Good evening, good evening, good evening to you all. Welcome back, my Naughty crew. Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty, bringing you the latest and trending topics. And I vlog my life, of course. All right. And we've been following the Naziah Harris case. I'm exhausted, you guys. I just got off of work. So excuse me if my energy is down. But my spirit said, I needed to share this with you. There is a medium, a psychic medium, goes by the name of Rain of Fire. And when she started, she was on a hot trail. But what I respect about her the most is she is giving Naziah a voice. For all of us that don't know her and things like that, and we're touched by this case, that's what's important here. I really want them to find her. I really want, by time Jarvis goes to trial, that the body is found. And she's given a lot of context clues. And I believe some people are blessed with an extra gift, to have this intuition to speak to those who are not here anymore on this earth. So I wanted to share her videos with you guys. Everything we discuss falls under fair use commentary. Please like this video. Like the video. I need you to thumbs up the video to get us in the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and share this content out. More importantly, those are the free ways to support the channel. But what's more important is that we keep eyes on this story and we keep it going. Because I just really, my heart goes out to Naziah. She was not protected. She was failed by so many systems, CPS, DPD, her immediate family, the school system. She was failed by so many people. And shout out to Tootie, sister. I love her content and things like that. I also like what is it? Spiritual. Hold on, I'll tell you her name in a second. Because she's been on top of it too. They're all natives of Detroit. And it's just, I wouldn't be able to rest if I didn't share this with you guys. Put it like that. All right. So we're going to get into the video. I need you guys to thumbs up the video. Hey, Ivana, thank you for joining. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Mean Girl. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening to you all. And although this was a long, hard work day for me, I still mustered up enough energy to bring you guys this content. So please share this video out and like it, okay? Let's get into shout out to Rain of Fire. She's a dope medium. And she's been spot on about location. And for the life of me, I don't know why Detroit PD just don't use her or whatever. I still believe that Shannon had something to do with it. I believe her sister has knowledge of what's going on. I believe that she is going to see Jarvis in prison and putting money on his books as hush money. Jarvis may take the fall because they got 5 children. Who gonna take care of them kids? It damn sure shouldn't be Annette. Everybody from that side of the family, that immediate side of the family is negligent. Feel like they all should be charged. And I feel like they all fell Naziah. And that's why I think you see the drastic weight loss, because their conscience is getting to them. They cannot eat. They cannot sleep. They know what happened to this little girl. They know. Let's get into our content. All right, fair use, fair use, fair use. Shout out to Rain of Fire for giving Naziah Harris a voice. I salute you, Queen, and you get most respect over here. So make sure y'all go over to her channel and check out her content.
On Naziah Harris. I don't really like to do mediumship readings because I can pick it up very strongly. I will see everything, I will feel everything, and I try not to do it often. However, she did not have a voice, and no one is fighting for her. No one is being there for her. So I would like for her to speak her truth, tell us what happened, and tell us what's going on. Her birthday is 9/16/2010. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Birthday 9/16/2010. I created a portal for you. Come into the light. Two flames. She's crying.
Big Pharma tried to silence me when I said lemon contains a nutrient that naturally controls blood sugar. This changes everything we know about blood sugar spikes, so pay attention. Blood sugar levels up to 97 are considered normal. But from 100 to 129, you start feeling discomfort because you're not feeling well. If you don't take action within 5...
She's confused. She's really crying. She said nobody will help her. It's dark where she's at. She don't understand why no one is responding to her. Naziah, tell us what happened. What do you remember? She said she was dizzy. Her head was heavy. She said she felt everything. And many times she wanted to scream, but she couldn't because she was so dizzy. She says, I thought he loved me.
Hey, Couture Bay. Hey, grown woman. Thank y'all for joining me. Ooh, we getting into Rain of Fire. She is a medium, and she was able to get in touch with Naziah. I have a few of her recordings, and I believe she was on point every step of the way. So yes, please like this video, share this video out. The most important thing is that we find her, that she could be laid to rest with the proper respect. This story is just breaking my soul.
She said, I thought they both loved me. Who is both? My auntie. She said she remembers it was foggy, but she remembered looking at them both. They were standing over her. She said it hurts. Her stomach hurts. Her throat is full of dirt. She couldn't breathe. She was hit in the head with something. She said they kept pounding on her stomach. He was stomping on her stomach. And she was there watching. She says it wasn't just him. It was her auntie. And she says, why don't nobody treat her like she doesn't matter? She's crying. She wants me to please help them. She's saying, please help them find my body. Okay, tell me where your body's at.
Please thumbs up this video, share it out. This is Rain of Fire. Shout out to her. She's actually giving Naziah a voice, which she didn't have amongst her family because they were so jealous of her because she was a beautiful little girl. They were so insecure that they let a 13-year-old get violated over and over again. And they were too busy being caught up in their feelings of jealousy. They ignored the fact that she's being violated by a pedo that they ushered into her life. They did not protect her. Shannon's own words was she was not protected. Why would you say that, Shannon? Because you know more than what you're saying. Please thumbs up this video. I hope all these people rot in hell.
I see trees. I see water. She said in the woods. She was folded up in a trunk. You said you couldn't breathe. Does it mean you got buried? She said they had a shovel. Bags. She said they cut her.
And I'm telling you, you will definitely see deposits. You will definitely get.
This is inhumane to treat a child like this. And it was not her fault. Naziah, it was not your fault.
Yeah, she says, I thought he loved me.
But baby, that is not love.
And he told her that no one else is going to look out for her the way he does.
Spoken like a true pimp. Spoken like a true pimp. It was all about mind control for him. But that baby was going to let out his secret. You heard? He was going to go to jail if they found out he fathered that baby. It's disgusting.
And she believed him because no one has. He started buying her things. And he started listening to her problems because nobody else would. And he told her age was nothing but a number. It didn't mean anything, but it did.
Most pedophiles use that same tagline. I slid. Thumbs up this video. Donate to the channel. Yeah, that's a classic pedo tagline. That and I was lied on. I took a plea deal just so I could get out of prison. What's another classic pedo line? Oh, she threw herself on me
because he hurt me. She said he put something up her. And that was when she screamed. And her aunt was there. So she don't understand why she isn't saying anything. She says, I thought he loved me. I thought they loved me. Then she says, I told her about us. And she didn't believe me. I told her what he was doing. She says, I even told my grandma. But no one believed her. And he told her that he thought that she was pregnant. He told your aunt? Yes. 42384. 42384. What's 42384? What's 42384? A street? Is that an address? Near the road that you're at. Okay, so you're near a road. She really wants to stress that her aunt was there and helped. And she knew it wasn't right. But she couldn't go to anyone else. I'll help them find your body, Naziah. But you gotta tell me. Try to look. Help me out. Give me some clues. Yes, there was blood left.
Yes, there was blood on the black hoodie. They found DNA evidence that it was Naziah's blood on there. The judge spoke to that in her closing statement before she decided to move forward with the charges for Jarvis Butts.
Listen, there's
Your grandma's gonna be okay. She says she's down the road near the woods, wrapped up in a bag, a few miles away from the house. She says everyone's looking, but they're not looking in the right spot. Okay, show me. Okay, you are by a road. I see the cars driving. There's a little ditch or canal nearby as well. It's very hidden, but it's by a lot of trees. Why am I seeing a garbage? What's in the garbage? Clothes? Clothes is in the garbage. She says he told her I messed up. He told who I messed up? My aunt. Okay. And she hated me. And she told him to do this.
And it shows. It shows the hatred. She has no remorse, no emotion towards her being missing or anything. It shows. I could tell she hated Naziah. I could tell her sister hated Naziah. I believe they had hatred for Naziah from the root of who Naziah's mother is. And Naziah's mother was beautiful back in the day. Jealousy is real in families, and people don't get that. It's a real thing, and it's dangerous.
She says she's supposed to move on, but she's not ready. Not until they know the truth. Not until they find out what really happened. She said the police keep walking past her. But they're not seeing her. Okay. They covered up the smell. She said, tell them they covered up the smell. She don't want to talk no more. Okay. Okay, Naziah, I'm going to talk to you soon. At another time. I release you from me.
Okay, so that was just part one, you guys. We're going to get into another one. Her videos aren't that long. I just ask that you guys support the channel by thumbs upping the video, sharing this content out. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Those are the free ways to support the channel. Let me tell you something. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. I always knew Shannon had a part in it. I always felt that from the initial interview I heard when she called into 7 Mile Radio. Number one, when she admitted that Jarvis did tell her about his charges and him being a convicted pedo, and he gave her a choice. She spoke so matter of fact about that. Like, girl, do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? Are you looking in the mirror? That is not normal. You're that desperate for a man that in attention that you will go with this man that violates children, your sister's children. You're that desperate, and she talking about desperate. I'm not. Yes, the fuck you is, because bitch, you went to the bottom of the barrel for a man. Girl, you deserve to be drop kicked all the way to your grave. It's something broken and sick about you. How you could lay down at night and rationalize that in your head is beyond me. So let's get into part two. Okay, here you go. I so appreciate Raina Fire for giving Naziah a voice. Please go over to her channel and subscribe. She goes deep.
Of Naziah Harris, mediumship reading. I just want to make this perfectly clear. I am doing this reading because I know how family members can be. I know how jealousy and envy runs through the family, especially with mothers, especially with aunts who are jealous, who are insecure. Like, this exists in households.
And especially, I want to add colorism. Colorism runs deep within families. And that's the main reason Shannon wanted to be with Jarvis, because he was light and bright. Period. And she wanted her kids to come out pretty. But she's right. I agree.
The moment their man even looks at their child's way, their niece's way, they instantly get jealous without even looking at the fact that your man is a pedophile. They will get jealous of that child. They would just rather just be jealous, treat their child or niece like crap, and make them think that they can't talk or speak up. And I want to give Naziah a chance to speak up, tell her story, and I want her to be at peace. Okay? This is why I'm doing it. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Born 9/16/2010, Naziah Harris. I've created a portal for you. Come into the light. She's crying. She doesn't understand why no one is talking to her. She thought it was just a dream. She thought she just took a nap. But she remembers. It's cold where she's at. The wind is blowing. And everyone is distant from her, but she sees everything. Naziah, you mentioned your grandma. Was your grandmother there for you? She said her grandmother was there, but not for long. Her grandma thought she was fast. Ever since she told her grandma.
This is the stigma we need to get rid of when it comes to children and protecting the children and them getting violated. And rather than believe Naziah, you instantly try to make her seem like she was fast. And I'm figuring the grandmother, and this is the grandmother in the middle here, that's what happened to her when she was violated at 11 and impregnated. So that's the only way she knows how to respond. But we need to break this cycle, this generational curse that passes down one to the next, and embrace our children and believe our children. This is disgusting. How could you not?
That she was touched. Her grandma ignored her and didn't believe her. And then she would go to her auntie's house. She would do her homework. And she said her uncle would come in and try to help her. He would stand at the door. He would sit down and try to rub her leg.
I was just about to say, and then this is where the grooming begins.
She said she told her aunt, but she didn't believe her. And he told her that nobody cares for her like he does. So she just went with it. She said she told a friend in school. but she just told her to get everything she need out of him, like gifts. He picked her up from school sometimes.
You see the mentality of these kids? Rather than go and report it to the school and authority, to a teacher, she said, hustle him. Get whatever you can out of it. That's how these kids are thinking.
And he told her, I wanted you to have my baby. She has blood in her abdomen. She's bleeding in her stomach. She has cuts on her neck. It's cold where she's at. Take me back to your death. Do you remember anything else that happened? She says she remembered looking out of a window. But only for a short time. A small window. She says she heard a machine. It was dark, damp, but she was dizzy. She said she felt something in her tongue. Like a dingy taste. What did you eat? She said he gave her something to drink. She said she didn't know her aunt was there.
I believe the aunt was a surprise, because she was at the auto body shop with him all those hours, and he probably was plotting while she was sitting there making plans with Shannon to meet up with him. This man is so fucking, he's like the...
He was supposed to take her to the doctor, and then she wanted to talk about shopping for the baby. So, Naziah, tell me about the night that you were murdered. Yes, my love, you were murdered.
It's given that her spirit is still here on earth and she's still like kind of floating around, and to her she seems like her normal self, but no one can see her, feel her, touch her. It's like, why won't anybody talk to me? She didn't even realize she is not on this earth anymore. This is crazy, y'all.
I need you to think back. Do you remember looking over your body? Yes. Okay. Do you remember watching what they did to your body? Okay. She said she saw a trash can. Pliers. Rope. Bags. And she was wrapped up in plastic. She said she saw her aunt take.
Tracy, I know this is heavy. I appreciate you joining me for the time that you did, but you know, you got to have peace in your soul. And if this is triggering you, I understand. I completely understand. I pray for justice for her as well.
Her clothes without him looking. Take a part of her clothes without him looking. Okay, after that.
Big Pharma tried to silence me when I said lemon contains a nutrient that naturally controls.
She said they were driving. She remembered looking at them in the back seat. They put her in a trunk. The aunt said that we should never did it. He said, I did this for you. It's already done. I'm not going to jail. I was going to go to jail either way. And the aunt was crying, saying you didn't have to do her like that. They pulled over.
What do you mean you ain't have to do it like that? Girl, you brought him around knowing what he was. You ain't have to do it like that.
To trees. I see trees. I see a little wooden house. It's empty. She's near this wooden empty house, but it's miles off. It's a trail, but it's miles off. While they were there, there was a white guy. He looked like he's in his late 60s. He's in a plaid brown striped jacket, jeans, and a navy blue black hat, like a beanie hat, because it was cold. He looked, but he just glanced. He just thought he heard something, but he didn't really get a good look because the aunt, she ducked. She tried to hide and be quiet. Nazaya said that she think they're trying to put it on someone else when it's them. They did this to her. They poured bleach down my throat, she said. She said her throat was burning. It was on fire. She said her windpipe down her throat, her insides was burning, and nobody would help her. She was foaming out of the mouth. And that's when she was hit on the side of her head. But she thought it was just a dream. Describe the car for me. Because the car that I'm looking at is a brown Cadillac. Oh, an old car. She said that was a car he borrowed from his friends. She said that they need to talk to everybody else. They're not talking to everyone because she thinks the car was stripped. She said, tell them to look at my feet. There's still footprints that they missed. She's asking, where's her necklace? She wore a necklace. She says the necklace is there.
As you can see, this is the last photo of Nazaya. She has 2 necklaces on. I don't know if you guys can see.
She don't want to talk no more. But she wants to be found. She needs to be found. She wants to be found, but she feels like nobody cares. We care. I'm doing this because I want to help you. Okay. I release you from me.
My name is Stephanie Dyer Belkacem.
Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris.
For those of you who are just joining, this is Raina Fire. She has a channel. She's been speaking loud and proud and giving Naziah a voice and giving us some insight as to what's going on with Naziah. I know a lot of people don't believe in mediums and things like that. I do believe people are blessed with this gift. And I believe the police, they need to start working with these people, especially when they have cases going cold. I mean, it's been a year. DPD, y'all need to really step y'all game up. Seriously, this is just crazy. Because judging by his cellular records, he ain't go nowhere far. Naziah is still in Detroit.
Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris. I have created a portal for you. Come into the light. You're not crying. You're more angry today. Are you angry? Why are you angry? She says she keeps getting pulled in multiple directions and people won't leave her alone. She's also angry that a lot of people don't want to help her. They just want to get attention off her. I'm sorry.
To all these clout chasers out here, you're not doing a service for Naziah just because you want the attention. So I don't even worry about the clicks and the views. It's just a matter of me getting the story out there so that she can get the national coverage that she deserves, and so that they can find her and give her the proper burial, and so that the people that are involved with her being deleted are held accountable. That is my only goal. That is my only goal. But you know, JonBenet Ramsey, her case is still relevant. They just dropped another Netflix special on her. Okay, Natalie Calloway. Is it Calloway? Holloway? International attention until they caught her red rummer. Black girls don't get the same attention, and that's why I want to do this. Like, and did y'all know that another 13-year-old Detroit girl went missing in the past couple of days? Like, what is going on in Detroit? That little kids keep going missing.
Sorry.
And to all the clout chasers, maybe you need to pay attention to that. Bring attention to that if you're not going to help Naziah Harris.
She says she really want people to find her. She's really trying to get help, but some people really don't want to help. Okay, so how can I help you? She wants help to find her body. Okay. What do you want the people to know? She says to go out into the forest. She said they'll find her near the trees. Near the cabin in the woods. There's a gray car, like a gray bluish car, parked nearby. It's an old car. Look for the car. It should be a few hundred feet away. She said there's logs on the ground nearby. It's snowing. She said people been looking, but they keep passing her. Okay, Naziah, tell me about your aunt. Reveal the truth about her. What else did she do? Did she know that you were with this guy, with Jarvis? She said, I told her. Okay. She didn't care. She said it was okay. And that I was growing up.
This makes me angry right here. This part right here. Oh my God. I feel it in my spirit and I just want to. I'm going to need me some Devil's Green letters after this show. Brace yourself. Trigger warning.
And she said it was okay.
That speaks to her mentality. Just like she thought it was okay to be in a relationship with a pedo. How dare you? They felt her on so many levels.
Who killed you? Did Jarvis kill you? You said he helped. Her grandma helped. But it was her aunt.
I'm telling you, that's why they was able to go to sleep knowing Naziah was missing, because they already knew where she was. They knew where she was at. They was all there. They knew she was with Jarvis. That's why they ain't go to the police. That's why they could go to sleep, because they knew what was going on with her. They knew what was going to happen. The only person that couldn't figure it out was Naziah, because unfortunately she was 13 years old. And she probably never even crossed her mind that her family would do this to her. But I've said it here on this channel. When women are pregnant, especially when they're not married, but you see in the Scott and Lacey Peterson case, that is a dangerous time for women when they're pregnant. Because if their partner doesn't want that baby, you in danger, girl. You in danger.
Are you in a landfill or near a landfill? She says she's near the woods. What is the street sign? Hawthorne. Staples. Hawthorne Staples. Hawthorne and Staples. What does that mean, Hawthorne and Staples? There's a hawk. Hawthorne, Staples, and a hawk. What does that mean? He says, I'm nearby. Why is my water shaking?
There's DIY, and there's doing it yourself.
Okay, I see your grandma driving in the car on the phone. She's saying that I knew they would do this. And she's saying that they took my grandbaby away. Now I gotta help her because she got kids to take care of. And she done got herself into all this mess. And I'm not gonna end up taking care of all these kids. They're gonna go in the system. She's driving to the West Coast. Well, I don't know if she's going to the West Coast, but she's driving west, like northwest. Okay, now I see the guy with the bald head. He's talking to Jarvis saying that he's not going back to jail and this is wrong. And how they did it, I don't know if it was in his shop or they made him a part of it. So he had no choice but to hide it because he don't want to go back to jail. Okay, now I see steps, staircase, outside. She's pointing under these steps. Nazaya, why are you pointing under these steps? She said to just look. Okay, I see what is this, a bloody shirt in a bag? Who's kicking you in the face? He's kicking you in the face, and the guy with the bald head is helping.
I believe that is his business partner that testified. What do they call him? King. What's his name? I believe that's who I always felt like he knew more than what he was saying because you at the shop with him all day. You seeing all these little kids go in and out. So that tells me maybe you were participating. That's why you're locked up on your DV charges right now.
And I see the grandma and the aunt watching. And he's saying, roll her up. Was he a part of your murder? She said he didn't murder her, but he helped to cover up a lot of things. He helped to hide her. 524. So 52478. And then there's separate numbers 7869. But the 7869 is a building number. It's a brownish red building. There's a black gate. It's like a iron. I just see iron bars, black iron. The gas station at the corner. It's off of an intersection. I believe he walked here. What do you want the people to know? She says if you don't care about finding her, then leave her alone. But if you really want to find her, then help her. There's a guy who, I don't know, there's a guy across the street with a dog. Like across the street from this place with a dog. Why are you showing me this place, this building? It was a part of your death. Okay, what happened in this building? They made a stop there. Okay. Okay, Naziah, I'll help you. I haven't called because I wanted to give you some time. I knew people were pulling on you. Now she's crying. Who is this man? There's an older man. Was Jarvis the only one who, your uncle? His brother? Your uncle, his brother? Okay, she really don't want to talk about it. Okay. All right. I'm going to talk to you again.
I believe that was Annette brother. The one that I showed you this morning of the video of him touching all over her, who is a level 3, tier 3 SO. Okay. In the last video I wanted to get into, because that part 3, there's a reason I wanted y'all to hear that. Okay. Let me find it. Please thumbs up the video. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Okay, as you can see, Raina Fire is very insightful. I respect her a lot because I feel like she's giving a voice to Naziah, and I feel like she's doing this for all the right reasons, right? She's not doing it for a click and a view. She's using her gift to help bring justice for Naziah. Well, here is the latest one, okay? Because she has other videos. I want you guys to go over to her channel and check it out. For the life of me, why Detroit PD is not collaborating with her is beyond me. Okay, they collaborate with mediums on Law and Order SVU. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to share my screen. But as you can see, she implemented King. And I believe that last older gentleman that she was talking about or alluding to was the video of the uncle. I'll try to find it, of Annette's brother. This has been going on. Like, the men in this family know they could come to this home and do what they want with these children. Period. I believe they all alcoholics and drug addicts as well.
Hey y'all. So I'm starting to think a lot of y'all have selective hearing. You only want to listen to what you want to listen to. I'm being tagged in videos and in readings that was just done a day ago when I have been talking about it for about a whole week now, saying the same things. Selective hearing. I told y'all this. And then all of a sudden, when this video comes out.
So why is the lies on the stand? I mean, y'all told me one thing. I don't know which one of y'all is Shannon. Which one is Shannon and Marquita, first off? Oh, that's why you're looking at me like that.
So now all of a sudden, breaking news. Nah, I told y'all this. They were going to be properly revealed and they were going to be judged under God and the spirits. Spirits don't play about kids. God don't play about kids. I told y'all this. And then apparently she gets her kids taken away from CPS.
Boom.
Breaking news. It's not.
Boom. Okay. She got her kids taken away. That's why they not with them. Thank God. There is a God, because Lord knows none of these people need to be in possession of anybody's kids. Not their own, not their sisters, not their nieces, not their nephews, not their grandbabies.
Not breaking news. I told y'all this. She is being judged, and it's Judgment Day. 524. So 52478. And then there's separate numbers 7869. But the 7869 is a building number. So I watched a video this morning laying in bed. The moment I watched it, Naziah came to me, started crying. And it got right to where she was by those barrels. Take a look. Shout out to It's Me Slim 101.
This is that building everybody's talking about.
There's that brownish building, brownish reddish building. Right there.
This is what's back here that we were looking at. Looks like a whole bunch of tires in there.
To the right.
Oh, Naziah, we looking for you, baby.
I feel her so strongly over
here. Looking for you.
Right there.
So it's some little tub things.
Check out those numbers, y'all.
That someone needs to open and look in.
She said that in her video. She kept saying the numbers 4, 5, 6. Let me back it up so y'all can see. These are the numbers she was reading off. She the real deal.
Little tub things.
Check out those numbers, y'all.
That someone needs to open and look in.
Remember I gave y'all numbers.
There's a door open right there. There's a lot of debris right here. I don't know why a kid's ball would be over here. That's the other shed. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta pull out my fire hose. There's a lot of barrels.
Check those barrels. Something in those barrels.
So that's what's in there.
Something's in those
Looks
barrels.
like So we're gonna walk over here near these little tubes. Debris. Ouch, being poked. So that's what's inside the tubes, nothing. Baby.
She is so close. She's like right there. So close. Okay, so apparently that address is 18809-18947 off of Burge Road. Let me remind you of the numbers, 888. Remember I said 8. So I looked up the location, and that's exactly across the street from Grand Lawn Cemetery. Literally 700 feet. So here's the location on my computer, literally right across the street. And here is another view of that location off of Google. And across the street, literally, would be Grand Lawn Cemetery. A lot of people who y'all are underestimating, a lot of spiritual people who has gotten involved, who has been doing readings on this case. Y'all are underestimating us.
I'm not.
The thing about your spiritual journey, when it comes to taking the path of your journey, it is not about being seen or recognized at all. It's about doing God's work and working on the behalf of the spirits. However, I like being underestimated. There are many spiritualists who like to be out there. I love it when I'm underestimated. I never look to be recognized. I never look for fame. I never look for any of that, because my will is just to be led by God and the spirits, just to do the work.
Period.
That's it. So y'all can have that.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So she is the real deal, and that's why I wanted to share that with y'all, because all hands need to be on deck to find Nazira, and I really believe she's in that area. I've been seeing those pictures floating all over the Facebook group, all last week or whatever. People going out there to look, and you heard her. Nazira is telling her, like, people keep walking past me. People keep walking past me. And I believe it when she says something is in those barrels. But I'm glad the wheels of justice are starting to turn on Shannon Big Back Harris. Seriously, take all them kids away from her, the sister. I know we went over the father's live this morning, Marquetta's baby father. He has custody of his daughter, but I believe she has more children. And that's why 2 tons of fun is turning into a quarter pound. Okay, like, because they stress the fuck out because the walls are closing in. But people are giving their opinions all over TikTok, and how they feel and about the situation, especially after Mark D from 7 Mile Radio and Roxy Rocks confronted the twins. Okay, they were very defensive. Shannon admitted that she gave Nazira a pregnancy test. They knew all along what was going on. This was a norm. I saw a lot of videos of Nazira holding babies and things like that. And I believe she wanted her baby. So we're going to get into this one TikToker that I love, and then we're going to get up out of here because your girl is tired, chill.
Jarvis Butler told the inmate that he wasn't the one that unalived Nazira, it was Shannon. They also said, he said up in the courtroom that I wasn't the one that unalived that girl. Shannon did. Baby, Mark got the intel. Mark is the dude that's been uploading the videos, that's been speaking to the family, that's been doing the YouTube. He got all the good intel, y'all. Not only that, Mark also stated that he have been getting hands put on him while he was in there. That's why he was limping. So that limp was real. They have really been handling business up in there, as they should. Mark also stated that they had to move him to where like the pedos at or people that's suicidal and stuff. They had to move him over there for like to protect him, like the jail, whatever. Not only that, Mark stated that when he was talking to Shannon said that she did. They was asking her like why she ain't asked him like where the body in his neck. So Shannon said she did ask him, and he told her that his lawyer told him not to speak about the case with nobody. Baby, child, all of this is allegedly, but I'm it's leaning on real because baby Mark got inside the house and everything. He did everything we could. So, baby, it's all this every day is something new. This case is growing. It got spins, it got turns, it got loops. Let's just stay tuned.
All right, shout out to Little Rich Beauty. I appreciate your commentary. Let's get into one last one by her, okay? Because this case is heating up. It's going down. It's going down in the D. It's going down in the D. And to all you pedos out there that think it's okay to violate children, Judgment Day is coming. I hope y'all all burn in hell.
Baby, did y'all see the tea last night with this Nazaria Harris case and Shannon them, y'all? Baby, first of all, Shannon is living with the twin. The twin dude called the man Mark that be on YouTube about the case, called him and Roxy over there to confront Shannon to get her out the house. So boom, him and Roxy came over there asking her questions, this and that. Come to find out, the boyfriend to admit that he had intercourse with Shannon and the twin. And the way he was saying it, he was like, they nasty. Oh, yeah, they do it. So it got me thinking, y'all done did that together. That's how he was saying it. And he was like, the first day he met her, they met up at a motel, and there was the same motel that Jarvis and Shannon was at too. He was like, Jarvis don't like him. And then another thing was Roxy was over there talking to Shannon off in the club. And I think I heard Shannon say that her and Nazaria took a pregnancy test at the same time. And Nazaria's test had a faint line. So they knew she was pregnant. Why didn't y'all tell, why y'all didn't tell the police that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to find out that through, the messages and all that. That is so crazy to me. Not only that, baby, Shannon kids is taken by CPS, baby. Shannon don't have her kids, baby. Somebody said that Shannon kids is with CPS. But the boyfriend was like, he really wants them out of there because they've been moving weird, like ever since this case been happening. He was like, he didn't really know nothing about this case until like we finding out, and he wants them gone because he feared for his safety. And he also was saying like Shannon and his sister, they've been moving real weird to the point that the sister been telling Shannon what to say to CPS. And they said that the sister's son is the same thing as Jarvis, allegedly. Baby, losing so much weight. You can tell they been stressing. Y'all sleeping on the floor, room dirty, baby. God plays no game when it comes to his children, boo.
Period.
Baby.
Period. Plays no games when it comes to his children, okay? You can run, but you can't hide, but it's going down in the D. It's going down in the D. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes, King was a part of it, y'all. The business partner. He's a bum too, right, Bree? Maybe this will light a fire under the authorities. Right. It's just like the public is doing more investigative work. From what we can see, they may be trying to keep it under wraps. That's the other theory I thought of. Like maybe when they announced that nobody else is being charged, that was a trap to kind of follow and see what the twins was going to do and see how they move and things like that to see if that will lead them to Nazaria body. I mean, the police lie all the time. Hey, grown woman, she said, God, I feel like she's so close, but not close enough to find her. Please, God, let her be found. Exactly, because let me tell you something. They find that body, it's going down. Mm-hmm. Grown woman said she was raised to believe, too. Mm-hmm. Right, James. He said, I knew there was a reason Shannon was putting money on them books. Right, it's called hush money. But Jarvis going to get tired of getting his behind kicked, hiding in that prison. And see, like right now, they'll probably have him in protective custody right now, just so that he can make it to trial, right? Eventually, they're going to release your ass to General Pop. And you heard Marquita baby daddy this morning. He said he in PC right now, but he gonna have to go to Gen Pop eventually. And right there, that's when he gonna lose his life. All right, you guys, I just wanted to bring y'all my commentary and how I feel about things. Shout out to Rain of Fire for using her gifts for good to bring justice for Naziah and to help us find her and bring her home. I I so appreciate you. And I just felt in my spirit when I was watching her videos that she didn't have any ill will in her spirit. I could tell she really working for the spirits for the greater good, because you got some people that do it for the greater bad, the evil out here. So I love that for her. And I just want to give her all credit in the world. You called that, girl. You called that. And people need to share this out and tag Detroit PD, the FBI, Homeland Security, until we get these twins locked up. 2 tons of fun. And the mama too, because they all knew what was going on with Naziah. She came to y'all grown-ass woman trying to get help, and y'all fucking ignored her and try to chalk it up to her being fast, a 13-year-old. Y'all all some unstable creatures. In the words of Great T, y'all all unstable creatures. The elevator don't go all the way to the top. If y'all thought that was okay. Thank you, grown women. I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I need to eat now. I love you all, and I might sleep in tomorrow. I'm tired, y'all. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.